What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Creighton3, otherwise known as the Avatar Rook X. As promised, I'm putting up a warlord gameplay. At the start of this match, I told all my teammates, this group will overextend and try and kill me. I'll be as defensive as possible. Just kill anyone who comes after me and we'll counterattack. So basically you see me taking a lot of fire from random people and we're thwarting them off. What I love, here goes a fanboy right here. What I like about this spec is that you can change from offense to defense. Like, at the onset of the match, I knew I would take a lot of damage, so I was able to use defensive stance and then use defensive surge and take hits. Whereas you could do this with any of the other specs. My Paragon, you're just going to be offensive. Using an offensive stance and an offensive surge will allow you to do pretty respectable damage, in my opinion. As you can see, I switch back surges and I'm able to once again go along doing pretty nice damage. One thing to keep in mind is your mobility. Now, playing a warlord, you have access to 2 charges, 1 run, and then all of us warriors have access to Thunderous Leap. I suggest making use of all these tools to help you move around the battlefield. And right here, I run off to see if I can start a fight by myself. Inquisitor, normally a great solo class, but right here I make sure I unload as much burst as possible to cause him to panic. I'm able to burst him down in the same amount of time that he was only able to start loading dots. This is why I suggest keeping King of the Hill on a separate key. Don't weave it into your macro, because it's more about when you do your burst than how much DPS you do. Right here, I'm still able to do respectable damage and able to move around the battlefield and look for fights and still get out of them. Nice burst combos such as a finisher followed by piercing thrust and King of the Hill make for very good burst. So you also should make good use of your pulls. If you think about it, you can charge in on anybody, deal damage to them. If they escape, you can then pull them. Most people don't have 2 escapes. You can then charge after them a second time if they escape. As you see there, I use both my charges. And finally, don't forget, you do have a run speed. Making use of all these tools is advantageous to becoming a better warlord warrior. Right here I bite off a little bit more than I should. I get a kill and go for more, but I'm quickly overwhelmed by reinforcements. So I use Thunderous Leap to exit combat, and then I could have charged the guy to get further away, but the match ends. All in all, It's a spec I like. Top damage, top kills, no deaths and most damage taken. Pretty good match if I say so myself. Take care.